think loan is it's just a system, you know. I think it can go for you or it can not go for you as well. Maybe not against you, but just it can work in your favour or it can't.
Colkett, Östersunds nyförvärv. Liksom från London till Östersund är det ju trots allt en liten bit på många olika sätt. And I have to ask you, when you landed in Östersund for the first time and you saw the snow and you felt the cold, you had to ask yourself, where am I?
No, definitely took my breath away. I remember standing there, I was like, oh my gosh, this is freezing, but then yeah, you adapt after a little while. And yeah, at first you're looking around like, wow, there's so much snow, but like I said, it's a very beautiful place. So yeah, and the snow clears up eventually. So, but yeah, interesting experience.
And you knew?
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I've been informed. Yeah, it didn't catch me completely off guard. I knew.
But have you been to places before in your life where you've seen that much snow?
No, never.
Not been skiing and?
No. You're not.
Not since you're a footballer, you're not allowed to ski now.
Yeah, no, you're not allowed.
So let us know, why on earth? That's what we ask all the players coming to Sweden that had careers in, so to say, bigger football countries.
Yeah.
Why on earth end up in Sweden?
I think it's a lot different from the outside looking in. You know, it's a very attractive football, especially the style of Östersund. And yeah, sometimes you need a different challenge, and you wanna get away and try something new. Especially because I was in England, a big club, but being on loan. But I wanted to find a home and feel loved, and it's a completely different feeling when you're there, like permanently. So yeah, just wanted to try something different.
And for those that doesn't know, you were for many years, since you were 10, 11 years, with the Chelsea Youth Academy.
Yeah, Chelsea Football Club. So yeah, I've been there for 10 years. Incredible place, especially when you're younger, to learn and to develop. And yeah, won absolutely everything there. Had some opportunities with the first team on the bench and training with them guys a lot. But you know, as you get older, it's a difficult place. It's a difficult place to be. Like you said, it's a huge football club. They don't necessarily provide chances to youngsters. So yeah, you have to find your experience. And
do you know which players are the last one from the Chelsea Academy, Englishman, in the first squad, in the first team?
From the academy coming through, it's got to be John Terry, I think.
Yeah,
he has to be the last guy. Yeah, he's amazing. He's always he's rooting for the young players, you know, especially young.
So what I'm trying to say is that even though if you got a spot in the Chelsea Academy, which a lot of kids want, I believe, in the London area and for the big team academies, it doesn't secure anything.
No, of course not. I think football changes like this every day. You know, there's never any security, but like I said, it's by far one of the best places in the world to be. But I believe, in my opinion, it's up until a certain age, and then you can rather stay there and hope for that chance or work for that chance to come, or you can take a different route. You know, but at the end of the day, you're living a dream playing your professional football. So yeah, it's a good stepping stone.
Let us know, how much football is it for young kids for example, in the Chelsea Football Club Academy? How often do you train? And
yeah, a lot. I was very young. I was lucky to be able to move into doing like full-time schooling. It's a big like process now. There's so many kids doing so. So you go from training 2-3 days a week until training every day of the week, and becoming full-time. So it's a lot.
In a way, professional.
Yeah. From young, you get put in an environment and you adapt to being full-time footballers, because that's what you're going to end up doing one day, hopefully. And
that means you go to school in a Chelsea Academy school?
Yeah, they had some schooling, and even now there's so many. They started off 3 or 4 players, and now there's so many different age groups doing so. They've linked up with a school that's next door, around the corner or something. Yeah. Some
people would say it's too much for young kids. What do you say?
It's difficult because they are starting a lot younger now, but if it's your dream and you have to make sacrifices and it's the work that needs to be put in and clearly the hours that are needed, then if you're willing to chase your dreams and you're happy doing so, then it's finding the balance, I suppose. Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah. It's not really a normal child's life.
No, no. No,
Are
have
you
to
with your
grow up.
parents? Yeah, you with your parents, of course.
Yeah, moved
Yeah.
over with my parents,
Yeah.
yeah.
But still.
Yeah, you just have to, grow up quickly and just, yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
And then you've been on loans. You've even been to Holland for a while with Vitesse.
Yeah.
And now you're here. Being on loan, as you said, you wanted to settle down somewhere.
Yeah.
Was it tough to be on loan?
Yeah, definitely. I think loan is it's just the system, I think it can go for you or it can not go for you as well. Maybe not against you, but just it can work in your favour or it can't. I just believe that. Yeah, you go on these loans. You're not someone's property. You're just there for a little while, and especially football in England. It depends what level you're playing at, because you get taught at Chelsea to play a certain philosophy or to play what I call, nice, attractive, quality football, but then there's some teams in England or some leagues in England that have a different style of play. Yeah, and League One, so they just have a different style of play, and they're built different, so it's difficult to sometimes adapt or to fit into what is wanted. And yeah, like I said, you do get a bit tired of going from place to place and not feeling so.
So when you came to Bristol City or Shrewsbury, they just told you to put it down a channel and run? Or
similar, without sounding disrespectful, it's just their style of play or playing to their strengths, It's just a lot different philosophy. So yeah, sometimes it's not always going to suit, but then it's good to just be getting different experience in the real world or in men's football, and just, it's good for your character. You just add all these things together, and now hopefully it will all come together when you get to where you want to be.
It is tough, of course, because you don't only have to compete with English players, and as you know, even down the lower divisions in England or in any league in the Europe, there are players from all over the world that wants your contract or
of course.
want to compete with the money, or so to say.
Yeah.
Have you felt that as well? Players coming in from abroad? Yeah,
definitely. I do think like players who come from abroad into England, they're very worshipped, but I think the English abroad now, especially nowadays, I think you're worshipped more, you're appreciated more. It's quite interesting. It feels like it's the other way around, but no, I definitely feel like you see a lot more young players or taking that chance abroad or willingly wanting to go abroad, It's interesting.
Have you watched any matches with Östersund before?
Yeah, definitely. And
the Arsenal, of course.
Yeah, of course. This is the one everyone talks about, and you can see how impressive that was. It was just a shame we didn't play as well in the home game, because I think we could have won that. Like I said, I've definitely seen it before, and I'm attracted to the way we play football.
The style of play?
Yeah, the style of play, yeah, definitely.
But still, being a young, talented, let's not use the word star, but young, talented player playing for Chelsea as you did, weren't you, why did you choose Chelsea? You had to have other offers. Yeah, there were some other offers, a few in England and some in some other countries, but I was lucky to meet with Dave a few times and spoke with Dave
him.
Webb, that is.
Yeah, Dave Webb, that is, and spoke with the manager on a few occasions, and it's nice to they knew a lot about me, knew a lot about my background, and it's just nice to feel loved, nice to feel, everybody wants to feel loved and wanted, and just felt like the right environment for me at this moment in time. And for them being British or English? Yeah, so you could say that helped, and I know that there's a lot of English-speaking people in the team. It's crazy, and there's even 4 or 5 English lads, and just like I said, felt like the right environment and felt like a nice welcoming. It's a tough word, isn't it, to be a footballer nowadays? If you want to earn some money and have it as a full-time job. Yeah, of course. Like you even said earlier, you have to grow up quickly. You have to take on full-time football quick, make a lot of sacrifices. You have to live the different lifestyle to your friends. You can't just do what you want every weekend like they can. But like I said, if you want to, if you have big ambition, big dreams, and it's what you want to do, then you just have to make them sacrifices. Was it hard for you when you were as young as you are, being called the new Lampard? Yeah. Did it affect you in any way? I think what was tough about it was, like coming through Chelsea, it didn't feel everything was going like this. I won everything there possible, had some of the best memories ever, you could say. Very special place in my heart. And then, you get informed, or you get told to go out in, to men's football and just, you just play your stuff, or you think you're gonna do what you've been doing in that environment, because the environment don't always suit. So sometimes you find yourself not playing too much, or you're not. The manager didn't really want you, even though he says he did. I feel like there's a lot of political things go on, and this, it's difficult. It was a real tough time. But you just got to keep going. You got to keep believing, and I feel like now I'm in the right place, and I'm meant to be here, and I'm really enjoying myself. So hopefully things will fall into place and continue to be on the rise.
For those who doesn't really know, what kind of style of a player are you?
I see myself as a creative attacking midfielder, but I also like to control football games. I like to make a lot of nice passes, play a lot of runners, and
that seems
create goals.
Like you will fit into Östersund's style of play, with the way they played the last couple of years.
Yeah, definitely. I feel I've only been here, I think, 10 days now, and been at the training camp, but I feel like I've been here a few months already. I feel like I've fitted in really well. Yeah, grateful for the team, like for the lads. They have welcomed me really nicely, and yeah, I'm definitely played very well when I come on the other day in the game against Dynamo Kiev, which we drew. So yeah, I'm just fitting in nicely and finding my feet.
But you've never been to Sweden before?
No, that was the first time.
Not even with a training camp, or with the national teams, younger national teams? No,
one of the only. I've been to a lot of places, a lot of places. Lucky to be able to visit so many places. But yeah, that's one of the places I haven't been. And
you probably will notice that London and Östersund is quite different.
Yeah.
In many respects.
Yeah, in many respects. Yeah, it's a lot more quiet. It's definitely a lot more quiet, but it's, like I said, it's a beautiful place, and it's nice to just be able to keep focused, keep your head down on purely what I'm there to do, and there's things to do with the team anyway. It's nice.
Yeah, they do a lot of things. Playing theatre and.
Yeah. I hear this. Yeah, got that all to come.
Yeah, and Östersund made a spectacular signing when it comes to Sweden. That is, with Ravel Morrison coming in the other day. You heard about him before, of course. Have you seen him?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we've been. Of course, I've heard about him. Yeah, he was. What a talent. Yeah, really.
It's a crazy signing in a way.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, but like I said, we've been in contact as well. Personally, we know each other. And
okay.
Yeah, so we've been talking a little, and we said the same. Like I say, it's different from when you're outside looking in, because you really see the football and you really get a feel for the place, and yeah, it just feels right, and then hopefully he feels the same.
And if he comes up to his best in the Swedish league, you would say that.
Yeah, it's scary. Yeah, scary talent. I'm sure you've heard before.
But
you've heard a lot, and
if you go to Laos, you don't play that much, and if you go to Mexico, you don't really see them.
Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, football's difficult in that respect. There's ups and downs, but there's as a team, and especially as individuals now, we talk, and we're very ambitious this season, and we're very willing to work, and we all want to help each other. So hopefully he produces what we know he can produce.
And apart from that, apart from not being in Sweden before, did you know any Swedish players? Did you know anything about the league, or is this just a white paper for you?
No, a little about the league, of course. You do hear, you could say more about the, I don't want to say the bigger teams, but there's certainly some.
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, some bigger teams in the league that you hear about, especially when it comes to Europa League and stuff. So, yeah, it's nice.
Anything else you like with Sweden that you know? Ikea.
Yeah, massive fan of Ikea.
You are?
Ikea, yeah, we call it Ikea.
Yeah, Ikea.
Ikea, yeah.
We Swedes doesn't really like Ikea because there's a lot of fixing with the stuff when you get it home.
Nah, that's the best part.
The screwing thing?
Yeah, it's easy, it's chilling. Yeah.
It's not easy.
I say it's easy, and then I'm 3-4 hours in, wishing I never bought it.
Exactly, and you always miss. Good stuff. In the end, there's always something behind.
Yeah, that one screw is missing on the other side of the room or something. Yeah.
Or exactly. Or just there is. Oh, I think I'm done, and then and this thing, yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, but did you like Ikea?
Yeah, I did like it. Yeah.
ABBA?
Yeah.
ABBA, you know ABBA?
No.
Too young for ABBA.
What's ABBA?
Come on.
What's ABBA? He's not happy. What's ABBA? Music.
The cameraman goes crazy, you know. It's music, yeah.
Yeah, ABBA. Okay,
ABBA.
yeah. Sorry.
You have to Google ABBA.
Yeah.
Maybe
a little bit past my time. Maybe
you're too young.
I've heard of ABBA, but I'm not.
Avicii, of course.
Yeah, of course.
It's different. There was a couple of
Volvo. Yeah, Volvo. Yeah.
Volvo is, I think, Chinese nowadays, but it's used to be.
We're sponsored by Volvo, I think. No, Volkswagen actually.
Oops.
That's Volkswagen, yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of Swedish things you will catch up with.
Yeah.
And welcome to Sweden. Welcome to the league. It's going to be fun watching you and the other British mates.
Yeah, thank you.
In Östersund. Who's your first opponent?
In the league, okay.
It is?
Yeah, away.
Yeah?
Yeah, I heard there's a big fan base and a lot of fans. Huge atmosphere.
Probably it's going to be about 50,000.
Yeah, wow.
Which is okay for a Swedish league.
Yeah,
for a small
top.
league.
It's top, yeah, very exciting.
So välkommen, as we say. Welcome.
Welcome, yeah, thank you.
And enjoy yourself. It was nice having you here in my show.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Tack så mycket.
Yeah, thanks so much.